What is up, guys and gals? It's me, Tom1 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Rise of the Beasts Freezer, or Core Class Freezer. And before we get into this, I just about called this dude Frenzy like 4 or 5 different times, because I mean, seriously, that's Frenzy. That picture right there says Frenzy, just screams Frenzy. But yeah, so this is the first of the Core Class Terracons that we're going to get. I don't know if we're going to get any other ones. I would hope we get some Scorponok ones from Rise of the Beasts, but but no, this is Freezer. And this figure has a cool little functionality that I will get into towards the end of the video. And this functionality is mainly to go with Scourge, or Scourge, Rise of the Beasts Leader Class Scourge, which is on the way, by the way. And that's also, once again, thanks to my good friend Optination Reviews. So, shout out to him, and also shout out to Beastman Reviews as well. So, anywho, so yeah, Core Class Freezer. This just screams like somebody on the design team was really bored, and this is what they came up with. Because the transformation is so anticlimactic. Like, truth be told, it's the most anticlimactic thing you'll ever see in your life. And how do I know that? Well, because I've had so many Transformers come through my hands. You guys have seen the reviews that I do. This guy's the most anticlimactic figure. However, I'm not saying he's like the least sought after figure. I'm gonna be honest with you. This guy is actually pretty freaking hard to get a hold of. When I was doing when I did a trade-off with Optination Reviews, this guy was on my list because I could not get a hold of him, ever. I mean, I was able to get a hold of RC, but I've only seen 2 of her in the entire time that I've been looking for Rise of the Beast stuff. I've only seen 2 Core Class RC. This is the only one that I've ever gotten in person that I've not seen out in public, and I still managed to get it before everybody else did. So, anyways, to get into the figure, I suppose the best thing we can really do with this guy is to just, I suppose, get into it. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to come to the bottom of these arms, and you're going to untab them, and then you're going to rotate it around. And then you're going to rotate this arm around like so. And then bend it down. And then make sure that the legs are just kind of like nonchalantly looking like that. And then there's a tab on one side that you're going to push in. Oh, we got to make sure that the legs are up like this. I apologize. My bad. That is entirely my fault. So take this arm back down. Rotate it around on the ball joint. And bring it in like so, like that. And then you're going to take this arm and you're going to rotate it back, and this tab section on the inside of his forearm right there, let me see if I can get this going in here, right here, is going to go right into this slot. So I apologize for going this way, but we're coming back this direction. So then you're going to just bring that up like so, and rotate around again like that. Bend the arm, tab it all in, make sure everything is all nice and tight. Maybe not all nice and tight because you don't want it extremely tight. And then I always have problems getting his this little handle piece out. But so yeah, there you have Freezer in his handgun mode. No longer the turret, the handgun. Yes, we've entered the realm of handgun. Now, if you have other Rise of the Beast figures, you can take them. And this guy's meant to go with Scourge, but the only one that I have right now is Battle Trap, so Battle Trap will have to do. You take this peg, put it right on in that hand slot. And there you go. Now Battle Trap has a freezer gun. Hooray. So, I'm going to take that out. Set Battle Trap off back on the other side of the table. And now we can get back into transforming this dude into his robot mode. And you're going to look at this robot mode and go, there's not much changed. And truth be told, there really isn't. Even though he's a triple changer, he's still a core class. So, anyways, to get him back into robot mode, you're going to pretty much just kind of untab the arms from everything Just do that like so. Untab the top arms, bring them up. Do the same thing on the other side. Untab them from the legs, rotate at the elbow, and then it all becomes a matter of fiddliness. Do the same thing on the other side, rotate at the ball joint at the elbow, and then bring these down. Untab the feet from this this knee section here, like they do kind of thoop into place there. So like, you know, so undo that, bring that down, and we're almost done. I'm going to then take this back barrel section and we're going to bring it all the way back, and then we're going to, well, maybe not all the way back, but you're going to bend it enough to the point where this can come up, and you can just fold this thing inward on itself like that. And then this is where you're going to have to push down the little hook thingy, or not hook thingy, the little peg for the handgun mode, and then just bring this all the way back, and that collapses down the backpack, and then just pretty much straighten it all out. I'm seriously waiting for a core class frenzy, because, or not Studio Series 86. I say Studio Series, because this dude is literally Frenzy reincarnate. I mean, seriously. I mean, what did you guys think was going to happen? I mean, you guys really had barely any designs left. At best, you had to come up with new ones. And then you couldn't even figure out how these things transformed in the movie, at the very least. Because in the movie, Scourge doesn't even use one of these dudes. Doesn't. That's a spoiler alert, but I'm not going to really tell you guys spoiler alert anymore, because it's already out on digital if you've been following Optination reviews. So, anywho, this is Freezer, and I gotta admit, this dude's actually pretty freaking cool. I mean, I definitely like him. I mean, he's definitely a different looking figure. I mean, let's take a good look at that head sculpt real fast. I mean, doesn't that look just like oh, does his mouth? Oh no, his mouth doesn't close. But head goes up and down, all that fun stuff. Arms do all the ball jointy things. Same thing with the legs and feet. He's got the chicken feet, so hooray for chicken feet. Yay. Alright, so now to come into comparisons, here he is with his Wavemate RC. And as you can see, those two scale not very well as in the like they did in the movie. So, yeah. Our Core Class RC. Here he is next to his Terracon sister-in-law, Nightbird. And finally, here he is with Battletrap. Now, one thing you are going to need to know about this whole thing is just Freezer's a cute little dude, and honestly, he's an army builder. That's all you're going to need to know about Freezer, is that he's an army builder. And I don't like army builders all that much, because it's basically just mass produce it and then expect everybody to buy multiples of it. When in reality, like I said in my Bumblebee video, there are certain figures that are going to be hucked across a room by children, and there are certain figures that are going to go right on into that display case that has a lock and key on it that every Transformer fan knows I'm talking about. So, anywho, this is Thomas Final One saying, don't forget to subscribe for more content. Don't forget to check out Optination reviews, Beastman reviews, Jordy's Rail fan videos, and Memphis Rail fan productions, along with Patrick with a Y. And this is Thomas Final One saying, don't forget to keep playing with your toys. Goodbye.